What is happening, people? Welcome back to Nightshift Live.
Welcome to Hood News. This is a roundup of the news from the best hood, the one, the only, the biggest, the baddest, the finest, S to the O, Southall. So first up, Oxbridge Liquid held an illegal raid this week. Here's how it went down. That didn't stop man from raving though.
Oh blind me, say shut your mouth and listen to me. Open your leg, get tighter, pushing me thing, that the finger. What did she want? She a ball murder. Open her leg and I lick a wider, so me flick her around. Bust a back shot, helicopter with a foot and shoulder.
In other news, my man Key-Rap got buoyed off in East last week. He handled it like a G still and put the youth in his place.
My name is Kirat Singh Benisar, and this is not a hat. This is a crown. You can have those. They're on me.
But that didn't sit well with me, so I sent the mandem down to go and pay Billy Big Now a visit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What happened to him? Oh shit! Who was that? What happened?
News reports show that COVID can now be spread through the TV. If that's true and you were watching the news last week, you may want to book yourself a test module.
Such as personal protective equipment. Excuse me, the government is meant to publish contracts. I do beg your pardon for that.
DJ Harjap told man that his new mixtape is now available at Tesco's still. Be warned though, the thing is pure fire. And finally, to all the gal looking to get locked down after lockdown, make the right choice. A man like me is single. My ex left me, so I only have my girlfriend for now. So if you're looking for a
Bloopers.
Yo, I'm just filming something, I have to phone you back.
And finally, to all the gal looking to get locked down after lockdown, make the right choice. A man like me is single still. My ex left me, so I only have one girlfriend for now. So if you're looking for a boss, DM me. If you can't handle a boss, that's calm still. But just don't end up with a sanger.
Actually, hang on 1 second. I've got some breaking news. So young Rubicon is now with Rishi Sunak, and there's some breaking news about his. And you know what? We need to go straight. Can we take this straight to Rishi Sunak, young Rubicon? But he's sitting with Rishi Sunak now.
What's he doing that for?
Be honest with me, fam. What one with you?
Yeah, I'm a coke addict. Total coke addict.
Is it, yeah? How many lines do you smash then?
But only one a week.
So you like that 10-10 flake, yeah?
Called Mexican coke. Because you get it, it's special coke, which is the only place in the world where coke is made with cane sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup.
So what you want to say to all the snitches looking to rap you?
Don't do that.
So I'm going to show you guys some pictures, and we're going to cover up the faces of that Bain or that particular celebrity.
I think.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wait, don't.
Go on. Go on.
Hold on, I should be able to.
I'll let these two answer then.
Go on, Rajeev.
And then,
I got Kuli RDB.
All right, baby.
I was going to say, what's the one who lives in Toronto now? Forget, man.
Man's music.
Man's music.
Okay.
you ready, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Diljit Dosanjh.
All right, go on, next one.
Come on.
Diljit. Wait.
What are you talking about?
Diljit.
What? The middle one looks like Nicole Scherzinger, but I don't know about the rest.
Oh, there must be the Pussycat.
No, but there was only 3 of them, right?
No.
I have no idea.
Oh,
All right, come on.
Girls Allowed.
Yeah, go show us who it is. Who we got?
Girls.
Hey!
H made his appearance.
My chest looks the same. Make some noise for Juggy! Juggy! All the way from India. So Juggy, thank you for joining us. What time is it there?
It's now 10 to 3. You're 50 minutes late, but it's all good. We're brothers.
50 minutes late. Oh man. Usually I'm early.
If it was anybody else, I would have had to be a diva and say I can't do it now. But it's all good. We're family.
It's good. It's good. We are family, so you ain't got a choice. You ain't got a choice. So you know what, Juggy, we're all obviously still in lockdown at the moment, and you're over there in India partying it up and performing and doing what you got to do. So tell us what it's like, man. Are you back doing gigs? Obviously, we're fully jealous of that if you are.
Yeah, you know what? First of all, I really do feel for everyone in the UK because the lockdown in the UK is very harsh, and I'm fully connected to it because I speak to my wife and kids every day. So, I'm going through it just as much as you guys are. Not physically, but mentally, because my wife is having to single-handedly deal with 3 kids in lockdown. So, I'm on the road with her.
Yeah, man.
Big up your missus.
Big up the Kirans
Yeah,
in the
man.
road.
Big up to her, man. And she's already put like 2 holidays in the diary when I get back, and I'm like, yeah, babe, you go. So,
so what is it like? Is it fully open? Everything fully open there now?
fully open, man. And it baffles me, to be honest. It baffles me because India has a population of 1.3 billion people, and they've fully got it like sorted and sussed, and everything's back to normal. The economy is booming. Some people are still kind of just working their way back up to where they were before the pandemic. But I can't understand how the UK has got it so wrong, and India is just cracking on with whatever they need to do, and it's good for me. You guys, kudos to you, and for whatever you guys have done over the years and what you've achieved. I have a lot of love and respect for every single one of you boys because I know how hard you guys work and how hard it must be for you right now not being able to do what you love doing. So, my heart goes out to you all, and I can't wait to do gigs with you boys all over again. Man, you know what? Stage is like a second home for me, man. It's like I love being there, and I always said to myself that if I ever kind of walk onto stage and I don't enjoy it anymore, that's the time that I need to hang up the boots. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, man, because that buzz is a different buzz in life, man. It's just it's amazing, and I'm sure you guys feel the same when you go out and do a set and you see the crowd, jamming to everything that you're playing and how you're putting all that energy into hyping up the crowd. That buzz, bro, it's like there's no buzz on this planet like that kind of buzz.
Nothing like
It's euphoria. It's euphoria, isn't it? Really, that's what it is.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, and you guys know it just as well as I do, man. I just love what I do, and I put up a post saying, you need to discover who you are, and once you discover who you are, you need to know why you got there and how you got there. And if you love that, then that's a different feeling in itself. Now, what I did back in the day is what has made me and what has still put me on the map today. Like when I come to India, bro, and some of you boys will be able to vouch for that. When we go abroad, we get so much more love and respect for our craft, whether it be an artist, whether it be you guys as DJs and putting on amazing shows.
100%.
The love abroad outside of our own country is on a next level, bro.
Last week, we were all fully fanboying you, saying how you smashed it apart. And even Arjun was like, this guy absolutely killed it. And the performing and the way you kind of owned the whole thing. And
thank you, bro.
And you know what? The thing is, the performances are like kind of not in a detrimental way, but in a positive way, has carried you this last 18 to 20 years. Because I always message you and say, bro, your performances are sick.
Shall I tell you something?
I believe that. I believe that too, man. I do believe that as well. And you are right. And also, not just the performance. I think it's also about the way you carry yourself as a person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've always showed a lot of love and respect to people along my journey, whether it be a promoter, whether it be a client or whatever. I'm here to put on a show. I'm there to respect people along the way who are putting money in my pocket, and I want to give them back what they deserve. Do you know what I'm saying? And people respect that. A lot of artists, and this is something for people that are listening, that are artists that are up and coming, is they should take note of this little thing that I'm going to say, that sometimes there's artists that come along and they get 1 or 2 songs and they get this really big ego and a chip on their shoulder. Bro, that ain't going to get you nowhere. Trust me. Because the nicer you are the longer you're gonna go.
You got the bride's mom to do a stage dive and.
Yeah.
He was crazy, I swear.
The bride's mom.
He got the bride's mom to do a full-on stage dive.
By the end of the party, he was doing stage dive. It was like a game. They were all running up to the
Bride's
stage,
mom.
doing a stage dive, running back onto the stage, saying, "We're gonna do another stage dive."
Bride's mom, bride's.
But I tell you what, yeah. So Juggy, we've been talking. Like I said, we were fully fanboying you last week, and you know what?
Thank you, bro.
What did he post the other day? What did he post the
Let me
other
just
day?
big up that Dance With You is 18 years old.
Mad.
Yes,
Mad.
you posted that the other day. That was the tune, man. That's still now.
Juggy, where did the actual dance come from? Because like sometimes I watch you dancing, I'm like, what is he on, mate? Like, what is going on here?
So you know what? I'll tell you honestly where it came from. It actually came from nowhere, to be honest. Right? When that video was being shot, so I've grown up, listening to Punjabi music and loving Punjabi music and dancing at every Punjabi wedding when I was a kid. So I was really into kind of Punjabi music, Bhangra and everything from way before I became Juggy D, right? So when the video shoot was happening for Dance With You, I was standing like behind the crowd when there was that scene in Feltham where we're outside the shop front and there's all these like break dancers and b-boys and all that, and they're all doing their moves and everything. And I'm looking at Rish and I said to Rish, Rish, this song is like half Punjabi and half R&B, yeah? Like it's got this hip hop vibe and all that. I said, but no one's doing no Bhangra. And he went, yeah, I know. I said, we should have had some people doing Bhangra. I said, oh, let me do it. And he went, can you dance? I said, yeah. I said, of course I can dance, man. I said, I'm Punjabi, innit? I said, that's my thing, man.
That's what we get.
He's like, go on then. Yeah. I said, he said, go on then. He goes, jump in. So I jumped in and I just freestyled it. And the way they edited it and the way they put it through in the video, it just became a signature dance step. And that's the same thing.
Jugs, we got the video.
Rehearse it. Huh?
We got a video of you performing right here, yeah. So if you can, looking at, if you can see on the camera, look at this guy right here. Yeah, there's some madness that Juggy you do on stage, and this dance move is become.
It's a thing, right?
It's the Juggy dance.
It's the Juggy dance. We need to give it an actual official name.
Juggy, does it work without alcohol? Because I've been trying, but
you don't drink.
I feel you need some tail in the good day.
Listen, really, it should come with a caution because a lot of people that have tried it with alcohol have fallen over.
I think everyone should give your dance a go, right?
Oh my God.
Why not? Go for it. All
right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do first.
I nominate Chonkx first.
We're going to trip each other over.
Drop the tune.
Jay Sean.
Okay. All right. You can afford the fuck out of it.
Are you ready?
Oh, shit.
Go. Oh no, AJ. AJ was that bad.
That was not bad, you know.
Alright,
that was not
Watch
bad.
this guy.
No, why are you waiting for the drop?
That's it. Yeah. Come on, bro. We're about the same height as well.
Jazz in the lead.
Yeah, I'm in the lead. I'm doing it.
Rajeev killed it.
I want to do after that with Rajeev.
That wasn't the dance. Go on, talk to me. Tell me.
This is the verdict.
God.
Jazz, you did well. Rajeev killed it.
It was the spinning around.
Yeah,
the hands
spinning
in the
as well.
I'm lucky Jazz forgot that one.
He did the step and he done the spin as well. He killed it.
Yeah, the spin.
Yes.
Well, you 100% be practicing.
And Honey Singh was performing. And I was at the side of the stage with the main guy whose family function it was. And then Honey clocked me and he told him that, Juggy Paji's here. So Honey on the microphone said, I never share the stage with anybody when I'm performing. Yeah. But this guy, I will do it with this guy because he's my big brother from the UK. Make some noise for Juggy D. And first and foremost, I thought that was utmost respect for someone to do that and mention that.
Yeah.
And then he played my song and I went, and he did the same thing. He did my step on stage. I'm gonna post that video probably tomorrow.
Was it better than mine?
You should post a video of
Rajeev.
Was it better than mine?
Rajeev, what I'm trying to say is, Rajeev, you actually did better than Honey Singh.
Come on. Juggy, next gig, bro. We're gonna dance together.
Yeah, man, definitely.
All right, you know what? Make some noise.
lovely,
Juggy
man.
G. And it's always love. And we cannot wait to see you soon. And like I said,
bro, love you guys so much. I wish you all the best with your show. Thank you so much, and respect.
Oh, another one.
Mist was a Tumbi player for Safri Boys.
I think I got it. We sign. Biggie was a door player for the Safri Boys. One more time. Biggie was a door player for the Safri Boys.
Biggie was a door player before he rapped. Biggie was a door player before he rapped. B21. He's not really. B21 are the sickest rappers. B21 are the sickest rappers.
Mysterious Girl is my favourite song. Mysterious Girl is my favourite song.
Harkiran's at home and her dad is a fop.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
One more time.
Harkiran is at home and her dad is a fop.
Your mum smokes ganja in the bin. Your mum smokes ganja in the bin.
Worst track, man.
Your mum smokes ganja in the bin.
Your mum smokes ganja in the bin.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I heard.
We have got today two legends in the building. We've got Mr. Gov from Catalyst. Make some noise! Hey! Come in with a standing ovation. Is it? All right, okay. I thought it was a Mexican wave. Yeah. And we have got the worldwide Mr. Tom Zanetti. Hey! Look at that smile, mate. Bloody hell. Turn the brightness down. Bloody hell. Yeah. So I tell you what, lads, you've come now. We've got Mr. Tom from up north. North boy. Yeah. Are we all right? Yeah.
Hello, fella.
What, son?
We met before, but I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
We met at the bar.
Yeah. And Mr. Gov.
How you doing?
All good. So Gov, you know what? This is Mr. Gov, Catalyst, and you'll see that brand everywhere. You see it all over music videos, tracks, and festivals, and whatever.
Do you know what? I looked at Gov on LinkedIn, and he said little over community school.
Yeah.
Leeds University.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you're managing people like Tom Zanetti. So we're going to find out what happens in between, right?
Yeah, of course. You know, the great thing about the industry is no day's the same, you know, but it's been a hard slug, as Tom will tell you, you know.
That's what we call Harv.
Yeah, we come from both humble beginnings, and, you know, it's literally just about having a kind of relentless work ethic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you've got to kind of have that tunnel vision, but also a global vision at the same time. And literally, you know, failure is not an option in kind of anything we put our minds to. It just can't be that. We can't have that mindset. Nothing really kind of phases me, if I'm honest with you. I feel you know, I feel literally anything's achievable, especially with everything that we've achieved as a management company over the years, and all my artists have achieved. You know, coming from where I come from, I just, you know, it makes it kind of accessible and doable for any kind of young kids with similar backgrounds as myself. You know, it's possible. I'm a kind of living example of that. You know.
Yeah, I love how you said before, like bringing it through for Asian, like into this kind of music, and what he's done for, like you say, Bangles is one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
massive.
Gov as a manager bringing people through is just second to none. Do you know what I mean? It's like what he's done is just amazing. Bangles as a producer, Gov as a manager, coming from an Asian background, it's not massively. You don't see massive Asian influence in this kind of Western music sort of thing. Yeah. You know, and it's I mean, you do now because of certain people like Gov and Bangles and stuff like that. But before you, and it's just the talent is just absolutely unreal. Do you know what I mean? Like even down to Lippy, I'm going to shout Lippy out. Lippy's one of my best friends. Lippy Cool, Gov's best friend. Yeah. Known him for years, and he was like my idol when I was growing up. Really? Asian beatboxer, and I used to buzz off him. Me and all the boys used to watch him at school and stuff like that. And it's just like the fact that Gov's put this platform for people. It's you know, on Bangles as well. It's massive. I'm glad that it's like that.
Yeah. The way I entered it really was, look, you've just got to kind of kill them with success, really, and set yourself on a pedestal where, you know, every kind of angle is kind of secure and you've got it in a headlock, and then really, you know, you can embrace your culture on a bigger scale, you know, because if you go in with, back when we started, if you go in there with, you know, it's kind of, people might think you have some form of agenda. Do you get what I'm saying? Which was never the case for us. I just love music.
Enjoyed doing what we did, didn't
love music. I love dance music, bassline music, rap music, hip hop music. So yeah, it was just really, that was the cause of everything. It's just the love of music. And you'll be surprised, but I get thousands of messages from kids from all different types of backgrounds, you know, just saying kind of how inspired they are by my journey, by the company's journey, etc. So it's just really,
yeah, man, big up. I love that, bro.
It was like being with like. It's like being in another life. The guy's on the phone to my jammer, then he's like on the phone to this person, then he's on to Tom, and then he's on the he's chilling with like mad DJs and.
Bro, I seen it yesterday. I spent a day with him yesterday. Yeah. I didn't realise how much every star. I'm not even going to mention names, but every star in the UK was on his phone. Hold on, no, but they were belling him like as his pal.
Yeah.
And I'm sat going, right, I'm checking. I took a little video from his son. I took a little video of a FaceTime a particular person, and I sent it to my son and said, "Oh, look who Gov's talking."
Gov, who do you represent? Who's your main roster at the moment?
It's Tom Zanetti, Steel Bangles, Ashley Walters, Blade Brown, Swifter Beater, Predator, Sam Tompkins.
And Ashley Walters was a star of Top Boy. You know
Yeah. That's next. That's one thing. I don't think people. I'm not trying to gas you up here because it's obviously for me. I've seen
gigs.
The like, because obviously I chilled with Gov over that time, and I just saw the levels that, and I felt, you know, like for me, it's a proud moment because, you know, like for an Asian guy in, like we're in our, we DJ in the Asian industry, but to see him have that much clout in the kind of Western world, but it is kind of mainstream.
Yeah, I know.
Without mincing our words, but and him to have that, you know, like Charlie Sloth is, he's called Charlie Sloth up, he's called this guy, and I'm like.
Bro, imagine how I feel like Gov's my pal.
Yeah.
We came together as like we
came up together.
We met each other as pals at one of my festivals. We were getting on really well, and he was saying, "Tom, there's more you can do in this business."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whatever, I'm doing my own thing. I can party, I can blah blah." And he said, "Look, there's more you can do." And he put things together, and he was just my pal, and he's my pal now. He's one of my very best friends. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's like my brother. It's like family, but. Just seeing it, like when you said it's proud, even like, obviously I'm not from an Asian background, but just watching my brother do it and like, it's buzzing. I'm getting goosebumps now just watching it because yesterday was a ride for me. Yeah. Certain people who were speaking to and stuff, and I'm thinking, bro, this guy's connected.
Listen, Gov's responsible for getting Sidhu Musiala on BBC Radio 1, so I was going to give a big shout out to Gov. Sidhu Musiala. Come on,
He's too humble, man.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah,
Gov, you know, out of all the artists that you just mentioned, yeah, and after meeting you today, I know there must be some serious stories. You come with a different energy. Is there any one particular artist that you can say, you know what, I get anxiety when I got to take this guy on the road. Like, I don't know, he might turn up late or he might. I knew it was going to be him. As soon as he walked into the...
I've got a similar problem.
He gets good anxiety.
My one's over there. His name's AJD.
Yeah, Derby man.
I'm going to call you AJ the Zanetti from now on. You know, Afro Nation is Gub's thing. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. I said, that's like Gub's.
That's your baby, that is.
That's his thing. And, you know, we got some footage coming up on the screen now and how big Afro Nation is as a entity. And I know you were obviously screening because you were doing Puerto Rico, right? Was it Puerto Rico?
Yeah. We were doing Puerto Rico last year, just when COVID hit.
And then now, is Portugal happening?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
What about Bhangal Nation? You gonna do that?
We got something.
Should just got everyone.
I heard.
Hey, how long have we got this open for? Going for a party in here tonight?
Yeah, that's it.
These boys have got it boxed.
There's going to be a big festival. I don't want to say the name of the festival, but somebody told me that you're taking a massive festival out to Dubai.
Bhangal Nation.
Can you confirm? Like, I know we can't obviously. I don't want to say the name. I don't want to kind of.
Fair, we got festivals happening in Dubai, in Europe, UK. We're taking them across all over the world. You know, as is Tom.
Yeah.
Tom was a promoter. We met each other as promoters. He used to put his own shows on. I put my own shows on. So now it's great. We're in the music business and can collaborate on different things. But yeah, we're taking them out all over the world. If COVID didn't happen last year, you know, we would have absolutely killed it in Portugal.
100%. I think we had tickets booked for that.
Yeah.
But now you're here, we can obviously.
Yeah, that's it.
VIPs, right?
But we got the link now, isn't it? That's it. I'm going in the suitcase. We're all DJs, but obviously not Tom Zanetti level.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're doing a bit, bro. Look at this screen, bro, and all that. You lot is the setup. This is levels, this, bro. I've been sat in my shed if I was trying to do something like this.
Listen, you want a job? No.
I do. I need one. Lockdown's done me in.
So tell me, you know, we've been missing gigs, yeah, but obviously the gigs that you do are like, you know, we were watching YouTube stuff earlier.
Yeah.
We were like, raw, this is, you know, Ibiza here, there, everywhere. Levels. Are you missing like that buzz of madness, and you know, you're playing your track and everyone's going nuts? What is the...
Bro, I honestly, I'm so grateful for the places we've been able to go, things we've been able to do, people we've been able to meet. But this period of my life personally, I've thoroughly enjoyed. And people are like, what? You should be out. Mate, I've had my son for the full lockdown. We've trained twice a day. I've been able to have... You got to understand, for me and Gov, and I don't know about you guys, it's constantly non-stop, and I'm talking exhausting, different country every night, and it sounds glamorous, but it's very exhausting. So, and I take my son with me a lot of the time anyway, but being able to just kick back at home and not even worry about, not even shave my beard, or just kick back, and I've really enjoyed it thoroughly. So like, we had a massive lineup of events before last March lockdown initiated. I meant to be at Monaco F1.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, really amazing stuff, which, wow, would have blown me away. I've never been before. But at the same time, you know, thank God everyone's been safe. You know, we've all been safe. But I've been able to just chill with my boy. So when things come organically and they get back to normal, then I'll be happy to be back on the road. But at the minute, I'm just enjoying every moment, bro. We've done 257 shows, and like Monday I'd be in Ibiza, Tuesday I'd be in Greece, Wednesday I'd be in Spain, Thursday I'd be in England, Friday I'd be back in Greece. And it's like...
That's a decent week, that.
There you go. It sounds amazing, but you've got to understand. I'd be doing Mondays 5 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning in Ibiza. I'd have to go back to the hotel before 10 o'clock in the morning, and then have to fly to Greece, and it won't be a direct flight. I'd have to go via Switzerland, then land in Malia, then at 1 o'clock I'd land there at 12 o'clock. I've got to be in the club at 1. So basically, I'm running down to the beach to take a selfie on beach art on my Instagram, and then going straight to the airport hotel club, and it looks, and it is, don't get me wrong, I'm really, you know,
on paper it looks amazing, right? On Instagram it looks amazing, but the hard work behind it is different level, right?
Bro, I didn't sleep for 10 years, bro. But there was a particular Bhangra baseline, back in the day. Now I don't even know if
Leeds, wasn't it? It's big, right?
Bhangra baseline, bro. And I'm not just gassing. I'm not just saying it, bro. I used to. I'm going to swear then.
That's all right.
I used to love the Bhangra baseline. They just get the instrumental niche tracks with the mad seedy beats. Then they put the song over it, and bro, it just give it a whole new element. And I used to love that. So it's like, even now, it's like it's mad, bro.
I mean, he's more desi than you think. I'll tell you a story. He came and stayed at.
You said he's half Irish, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically Punjabi, isn't it?
Yeah, they're Punjabi.
They drink whiskey, they fight, just like us. He came to my house once and he stayed the night, and I think my mum and dad were in India. And he had I don't know where we flew in from somewhere. He had no fresh clothes to wear. And I just had a Gutta pajama. So this geezer's put it on in the morning, and he's literally around Derby. We were going food shopping, everything.
That's a Gutta.
He's wearing it with my dad's chappal.
That's the best.
With the
And then he
slippers.
drove back to Leeds, and then he's gone to his local gym in the Gutta pajama. He's just training.
That might seem quite normal, like Bradford. But
Bro, you've got to understand, this gym where I went was a rough gym, bro, in the middle of a rough gaff. And I'm sat in the gutter because I didn't have time to go home.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to get to the gym if I had to go to the next place.
Yeah.
So I just went and it was so comfortable, bro. And I thought, and I just trained me back out in it, bro.
Listen, any what's it, fashion designers, you're going to make a proper Tom Zanetti with a T's head on it.
Please do.
Yeah,
I like that.
Tom, man, how was celebs go dating?
Oh, mate, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
You found the love of your life?
Well, I won't say that, but...
Might be watching.
Well, no, me and Sophie get on. We speak every day. You know, we've got a really cool thing going on.
Wicked.
And we're not putting a label on it. We're not official, but
No pressure.
no pressure, man.
Yeah.
We're just if
Living a good life.
just living nice, bro, and just no pressure because she's had relationships in the past that didn't work out. I've had relationships, and I'd rather become good friends with someone before I put a label on it. But I want to really enjoy it. So. She's very busy, I'm very busy, and at the minute I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to put a label on it. You know what I mean? I met her in the house, it was very intense.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine going on a blind date tonight, yeah? The girl you meet then moves into your house for a month. You never know her, bro.
No.
And then 3 days later, another girl comes in, you meet her, and then she moves in your house. So it was
Sounds like
intense.
an Indian arranged marriage.
Basically.
It was a lot.
This is
For me, luckily.
You want this, you know that.
For me, bro, it was a lot of fun because I love meeting new people.
Yeah.
I love chatting, I love having a laugh, and I love
Yeah.
meeting. So I had a lot of fun, do you know what I mean? But it was intense, but it was such a good laugh, bro.
You
Because
got like Daily Mail on you now, right? So you're like, how does it feel like? Obviously, there's always levels in every industry. Even when you're at the top, there's another level, right? But now you're tabloid like materials. How's that been? How do you feel about it?
I've got to tone down what I'm doing.
Okay, so we got 5 samosa here.
The one with the wrapper on it is a veggie one for me.
Oh, right, okay. So you can pick whichever one you want.
But we've been sponsored today by Big Mamas, right?
Big Mama.
And what they've done,
Big Mamas.
H, who didn't come to the show today, basically wants to do this new thing where companies send in their samosas and we kind of give them a taste test,
Are
right?
they like different mad...
But these have got
where's
different
Taps? Can we
levels
get a
of
drink ready
spice.
for Tom? Just
What's
in
that?
case.
Different levels of spice, right?
No, Samosa
roulette,
right?
Get ready. It's called a samosa roulette. So get ready.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, have you been to Nando's and they got wings roulette?
Should we give one to Rajeev as well? 1 second.
Hang on. Should we take this one?
Can I eat it now? Because I'm starving.
Give us a
That was really nice.
That's just my aftershave.
Let me give one to
Yeah. I'm hungry. One
Hey,
of these is spicy. One of these is
Yay.
spicy.
It's not spicy. Oh my fuck. No.
Oh my God, look how much spice it is.
Oh my God, I've got it.
Have you got it?
Wow.
He's expecting something.
Bro. Why would you do that to me, man?
No, I don't think this is that hot.
Mate, look how much chili, isn't it?
This one's alright.
It's all right.
That's all right to be fair.
I'm sweating my eyebrows off, bro.
That's why we got you some drinks.
Wow.
It's Gora hot.
Wow, it's good at home, man. Whoa.
You're not as desi as you said you was.
Whoa. Nah, I'm nice, man. Don't worry.
He's right, he's fine though. You're the man that orchestrated with Bangles the whole 47.
Yeah.
And that blew up. Like, we were playing it at gigs and it's like going off, yeah? How was that for you, man? You brought Steph London in there, obviously Mr. Bangles, and of course Musiala.
Yeah.
How was that?
Of course, Musiala. Just put it in effect, Musiala is massive. Maybe not here for the mainstream, but worldwide, that's a big link up, right?
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. Me, Bangles, Mist, flew out to Toronto. Actually, we met him first at the Brit Asia Film Awards, I think. We connected up, boom, exchanged details. Then we just flew out to Toronto, spent a week with Sidhu. Bangles actually made the beat on the plane.
Wow.
On the way over there. We just made the loop. And then when we went to the studio, as soon as he played it, we've actually got, Bangles has got a documentary coming out with his album. And we've got the raw footage of the first time Sidhu hears the loop and when he just freestyles the song and then mislays it down.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, we spent the week with him there. Very down-to-earth guy, you know, and put it together. And then, yeah, we independently funded it, shot the video, put Steph on it, and, you know, it charted midweek number 7. It was the first.
That was massive for
That was
for
huge.
us.
I thought you said it was massive.
For
That was
us, it
big,
was
man.
massive, man.
That was big. That was big. We got a
Little challenge for you, mate.
main challenge here. So we got a big track by you.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if you can mix it into the India fight. So make some noise for Mr.
Tom Zanetti. Come on!
And we're gonna head you over to the next one.
Oh.
Come on. Take
that with me.
The real DJ takes his drinks.
That's it,
like
that's
that, mate. Yeah, go for it.
Right, ready? You ready to rock
Let's
and roll?
get his monitor turned up, yeah? Let's get the monitor turned up.
Come on, energy inside. Come on.
Hey!
Oh, my goodness, mate.
He's jumping his feet in now.
Hey, come on, Tom.
He's working with the big man, Mr. K.A., Mr. Karanojala.
Yeah.
So what's going down with that, man? Tell us what's happening with Karanojala.
Working on a few bits. He's got his next album coming out with True School, who's another Derby native, and
Yeah, AJ in the back, yes.
Derby.
yeah, he's like,
Derby.
you know, yeah, a mentor of mine in the music industry. Probably the reason I got into music, really, if I'm honest with you. You know, from 6 years old, he took me under his wing, but I just didn't go in the Punjabi lane, I went in the other lane. And then, yeah, we've got a few, you know, superstar international collabs coming up with him. You know, you might hear him on Bhangal's Ep.2 with a big UK artist. You might hear him.
You heard it here first, right?
You might hear
Come
him.
on, man.
You might hear him
Karnoja,
with
yeah?
a big international US rapper. You might hear him with a big Latino superstar. You might hear him with African.
Tell us, go.
Who knows? Watch this space, man. But we're coming in all directions.
So a massive thank you to Mr. Gav Catalyst.
Come on.
Noise. The OG right now. And he's going to be back soon. He's promised me in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, man.
We're not going to tell you who he's coming down with then.
Yeah.
He's not bigger than Tom, but...
Can I come back?
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
you ain't leaving, mate.
I'm full of cocktails and samosas.
Yo, these guys are staying in my town at the moment, so I'll see you afterwards.
Oh, we can't, that's it, done. And you know what? In the building, make some noise, Mr. Chonkx.
Come on.
Thank you.
We're going to introduce on right now. We're going to introduce Mr. Harjap Bhangal. You know about immigration lawyer, and now we got Miss Pretty Patel as the Home Secretary. So you know what I've done? I've done a poll, yeah. I've done a poll on who's worse, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done a poll. Have we got the pictures ready? Can you get it?
Instagram?
We got the pictures ready. We got the pictures
Instagram,
ready.
yeah.
So I said, who's worse on my poll? Donald Trump or Pretty Patel? Pretty Patel won 51, and then we had the next one. So you know, have you ever watched Lion King?
Yeah.
So you know Scar from Lion King?
Yeah.
So I wrote, who's worse, Pretty Patel or Scar from Lion King? Pretty
Oh my
Patel
God, man.
is worse. And then we got. Have you seen Power, innit? Who's the worst in Power?
The sun.
Tariq, yeah.
I wrote,
Tariq.
who's worse, Tariq from Power or Pretty Patel? And then we got your, Katie Hopkins.
Hanji.
Who's worse? Who do you reckon won?
Oh man,
That's a tough one.
Katie must have won, man.
What's the result
Katie
of
must
that?
have won.
No, that was a draw.
Who's worse, Pretty Patel? And then we had, you told me about Mr. Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Mr. Nigel Farage is worse. Pretty Patel won 83%. And then last,
Who's worse?
You must hear Baby Shark.
Hanji.
Baby Shark is the worst thing you'll ever hear in your life. Who won, Baby Shark or Pretty
I think
Patel?
it's wicked. Baby Shark ਪਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਰਜ਼ਨ ਕੱਢੋ ਥੋੜੀ ਇੰਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੈਲੈਂਟਡ ਬੰਦੇ ਆ ਬੇਬੀ ਸ਼ਾਰਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਡੈਡੀ ਹੁਣੀ ਵੀ ਸੁਣੂਗੇ
a new remix coming out.
Bro, someone has to do that by the end of the day.
Remix of Baby Shark, yeah? Let's go Bhangra Shark.
But you know, Lion King, yeah? Lion King was just a Punjabi story. because ਚਾਚੇ ਤਾਏ ਦਾ ਨੂੰ ਦਾ ਝਗੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਸਾਂਭ ਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਬੋਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਥੋੜੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਆ ਜਾ ਤੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਮਾਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ then the ਮੁੰਡਾ comes back and because ਮੈਂ ਬਦਲਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੇ ਦਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਛੱਡ and in the end ਉਹ ਚਾਚੀ ਚੂਚੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਬਾਕੀ ਫਿਰ Hindi, mate, Lion King Hindi film remake, you know it.
You know
know
what?
it.
John's going to execute
Harjap.
Yeah. So
thank you, Harjap.
Big up to Mr. Harjap. Bhangal inside the
So, Lost in Translation, it's here to improve your boys Punjabi. Well, maybe AJ's on my level in that sense, but you guys here.
I won last week.
But
I won last
Bhangra DJs.
Come on, Chonkx won me, the Punjabi disguise. And then also to improve my understanding of English music, right? So the point of the game is I'm going to do 2 Punjabi tracks, 2 English tracks. I'm going to do the opposite translations, and you guys have got to guess what the track is. First track is, my brothers will stab you. Don't walk through my alley. You are looking at me very crooked. You are looking at me very crooked. This alley belongs to the government, and you can't stop me.
Your eye is bingy.
I'm going to go back for it one more time, yeah?
One more time?
My brothers will stab you.
All right, bro. Yeah.
You said that with chest as well, you know that.
You put your shop here for that one.
Don't walk through my alley. The guy says, you are looking at me very crooked. You are looking at me very crooked.
The lazy eye.
The alley belongs to the government. The alley belongs to the government.
I think I know what it is.
You cannot stop me.
I'm waiting for the comments to come.
So I'm waiting for the comments to come through, right? Who's that?
Harjap?
Harjap, innit? Harjap.
That's what I was saying.
You need to get him on. You need to get him on. You need to get him back on. Harjap, stand to the back over there.
Is that? Oh no, I think it's Babin Rakia, yeah?
Yeah, Bind Rakhiya.
That's what I was saying. Teddy Galich.
Some teddy takdi too.
Yeah, that's the one.
So when the government alley, gali sarkari,
Anyway, 1 point to Harjap. Hey!
Big up Harjap. You know, give him
a big round of applause for Harjap.
Give him a mic.
Right, so next up, the next track. Do you know what, it's a little bit like about you, Jazz.
Oh, bloody hell. Short man syndrome, yeah?
No, it's a Rolex on my wrist. I've curled my mucha. Jump into my ride. I'll drop you off. Tesla. I bought one for you new. They tried to come at me, but I returned them in trolleys.
I know it. Clash.
Yeah.
Oh. He knew it.
Come on. What? What?
We're supposed to let everyone guess it, are we?
Cancel the guesses.
Now, 2 English tracks that I've translated to Punjabi. Excuse the translation. I got a B in just GCSE Punjabi, so I'm going to try and maximize it, yeah? All right, first track. ਮੀਂਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਫੁੱਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ
Sunshine flowers.
Sweet film attitude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sweet.
Sweet female attitude flowers. I said it correctly.
I started, so I will finish. ਮੀਂਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਫੁੱਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ
Brilliant.
ਮੈਂ ਕਮਲੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ
That's brilliant.
ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ
Spice
ਨੂੰ
Girls.
ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ
Spice Girls.
ਗੱਲਾਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੌਖਾ
Sharon song.
ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ
You need to show me love.
Show me love.
Yeah! Yes, Juggy.
I got 3 points now.
I love this game. That Lost in Translation. That's Show Me Love by Robin S.
Come on.
Go on, Bambi.
Go on, Bambi. Go on, Bambi. Yeah.
Stop it.
Don't show off. Don't show off now. So, you know what? Bambi, we got you in the building today. And you know what? You've been doing some big things, man. You've been smashing it up. We've seen, obviously, on your social medias, you've released your track yesterday, right?
Thursday. What day is it today?
Oh, I don't know. It's lockdown, man. No one. There's no days
I know
anymore.
that.
Yeah, it's lockdown day.
I think it's 3 days ago now. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's the response been?
Amazing. I was a bit scared of putting things out like this because it's not known of in our industry, as you know. It's very different, but it's who I am. And everyone's loving it. So I never started with Desi music.
Okay, cool.
I've always listened to it since
Yeah.
I was like 5 years old.
Bains.
I've always loved it, but I've just never trained or sang in Punjabi before. So in the school I was brought up in, it was predominantly black and white people, and I got into gospel, I got into R&B and soul.
Okay.
So this Punjabi stuff came to me very late when I was 17, 18. And I'd never sang it before. And when you sing in English and Punjabi, it's two different things. Like, you need to learn all these riffs in Punjabi. You need to learn so many different things, and it's so much more complex. But luckily, I've been able to get it within a year. So when I released Zalma, I literally had a short period to be like, okay, let's listen to Miss Buddha. Listen to this woman. How do they do it? So I was not used to it, but I managed to pull it off a bit. So I was about 8 when I started Bhangra dancing, but that was called Nach De Haste, which is based in Birmingham. And Bale Shava came about when I was about 14, 15. So I was touring with them and doing all that stuff until I started singing.
So how does it make you feel? You know, a lot of girls in our community look up to, you know, Bambi Bains as a brand. Obviously, sometimes that gets lost in the fact that that's an actual person behind the whole kind of big name. You know, is it a lot of pressure for you to think, you know, there's only a few women icons in our community, and you're lucky enough and kind of have the burden and lucky enough to have that on you. How does it feel to be that person?
Feels amazing.
Yeah?
I think because I've always, even before I started music, I've always been in a very female community. Like my mum, for example, is a single mum. So I've been raised by my mum since I was 5. Yeah, big up my mum.
Hold tight the mum.
So I've watched her raise 4 kids by herself, work 3 jobs, 7 days a week.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, that appreciation towards women has always been there before anything. And yeah, man, it's just always stuck with me. And since I got into the industry, that's when it really clicked. Because like every event that I go to, even being here, just surrounded by guys.
Like, obviously, relating to us guys, we're DJs.
Yeah.
So I know in my own experience, I found it really, really hard. Like, even just telling my dad, I want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so with the whole being Indian and the cliches that go around it, like, how did you kind of deal with that and break through that?
It was hard. It wasn't accepted for my family. The only person who did support me was my brother and my dad, because he wanted to be a footballer, and then his dad ripped up his contract, which he was going to play for Aston Villa back in the day. He was so good. And so he understood that, you know, being an entertainer or doing something that's not business related, or being a teacher or a doctor, is not a real job. So he understood that, okay, she wants to be a singer, she genuinely has a talent. He was like, you should do it.
Because we saw you come from like Nathalie Bay, the PBN era, and I heard one of your interviews, I know Rajeev did as well, where you like, listen, you give the lyrics, you sing it, but then to become your own person. Do you think this last year has been beneficial in that sense, that you could define yourself as an artist, because you come up with what, Retro Rari, which was, I think, your first main release. You had Chakkar before with DJ Harps, right?
Yeah, that was a few years ago though.
Which was a good track, really good track, right?
Yeah.
But I think your sort of evolution as an artist happened in the last year. Do you think that's down to lockdown?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I was always, I obviously took a long break, but I had to, because I had to just understand everything, not just with music, but business-wise as well, just how everything works. It's so hard to do everything by yourself.
You've got to be your own boss, right?
Yeah, man, you need a very good team.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he's been a big blessing in my life. He's really took the time out to learn how to do everything that I don't like doing. I just like to be creative. So he's the brains behind everything. And I guess every team, you need everyone to do different things. You can't do everything by yourself with anything.
Yeah, 100%.
So it was really nice to, you know, just really understand, okay, what kind of person am I, first of all? What do I want to represent? You know, what sound do I want to bring to the table? And that's when I met Shay. And it was just such an organic experience throughout this whole year. Like, the way we vibe in the studio, all these songs that will be coming out, is all going to be very different from each other, but it's just who I am.
He's a wicked producer.
He's bad.
You know what goes well hand in hand with that is, like, you know, when the chemistry's right,
absolutely,
you just know it's right, and you know you're making
it's,
fire.
It's
and
so important.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, you can't fake it, and you can't condition it. It has to just, you know.
You know, we still play Nathalie Bay every wedding.
Yeah, no, it still bangs. Don't get me wrong.
There's a video of Chonkx, you know, we were going to get it out today. So now you're obviously at London, in London, based in London. Are you Bro Me Till You Die, you London, bro.
Oh, mate, I'm always Bro Me Till I Die.
Bro Me Till You Die. All right, okay. That's good. I like to rep the ends. And you know what? A lot of people don't know about you. And regardless what you say, that you're, your soul and your, R&B,
Gospel.
garage, we know you're a Desi head.
Oh, absolutely.
We're a Desi.
Yeah.
Do you know how Desi Bambi is?
Bains.
Bains.
She's a full bass.
Glender.
Listen, she's a full crew. So you know what we're gonna do right now, yeah? All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot today, yeah?
You done some research.
I'm gonna do some research, yeah? I know that you used to play the door.
Yeah, many years ago. When I was this small.
So what I'm gonna do right now? I've got the
Oh,
original crew right here, Mr. Jazz Drumline, the baddest door player in the country.
on, Jazz.
We're gonna bring him on right now, yeah?
What about the
photo?
photo? But you know what?
So hold on a second.
You know what?
Hold on a second.
You know what?
So you got the baddest door player.
Wait.
Comparing someone who ain't played since I was 8 years old.
Compared to the bad gal.
Yeah, the bad gal.
Oh, yeah, but not with the door.
Can we get a door? So what
You know what?
You guys are really testing me
We're not going
today.
to test you. We're not going to test
For
you.
this segment, we have to change the name to
Oh my
Burrito.
God, where the hell did you... Oh my days.
Can we get Mr. Jazz Drumline?
Where did you find this picture? How did you find this picture, you stalker?
He's that guy that writes
I don't
the
even
door
have
on
this
Instagram.
picture anymore.
I don't. All right, we're gonna get the door on now, yeah.
This is
Oh my-
Nightshift.
I remember
There's Jazz.
graffitiing it as well. Jesus Christ, God,
So Jazz gonna
it's
play some
so
beats.
long. Do I have to copy you?
So Jazz gonna play. He's gonna make it simple, yeah. He's gonna make it
Get
simple,
some
yeah?
light on Bambi, yeah?
So Jazz gonna play your beats, and Bambi is gonna show us. Hey, whoa!
Hey, here's the ladder. Hey, here's the ladder.
Around here. Everybody light around here. We're good. Is it just me that's not? Okay. Oh,
Oi!
that's a.
Hey, Trinket.
Right now.
No, I'm trying.
All right.
I'm so rusty now. I'm so rusty.
Make some noise for Bambi, you know.
Oi.
Come on, Jazz. Let's see you jam together. Come on. She's killing it.
Yeah, man. When it comes to like
thanks,
a Bhangal
man.
video budget, you're talking maybe a couple of grand to $5 grand, whatever. But these budgets look huge. You look very comfortable in your skin as well. How are
Yeah.
you enjoying that experience? Because it looks like pretty much a mainstream level.
Yeah, so this is where I get a lot of my inspiration from, right? Like I've been a Bhangal dancer in music videos from back in the day, and it's always been the same thing. DJs in the background with a hot girl and a Punjabi guy singing to the hot girl. And I'm like, okay, you know, let's stop making the same thing again. We need some creativity. We need people to be drawn into it. That's what's going to make the audience love music again, love watching our videos again, is difference.
Yeah.
When you look at mainstream, everyone's doing different things.
That's it.
And that's why I'm like, I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to do something different, and I want to feel inspired by like people like Beyonce, people like Taylor, people like Rihanna.
Like, how are you finding? Is it Big Bounce Group now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How's things with them now? Are they helping you come up with these phenomenal ideas and video shoots and everything that's kind of just so different from everything else out there?
So Big Bounce was started by me and my partner. You know,
give a shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Satch, my partner. He's the gaffer. He's the gaffer.
He's the gaffer, mate.
He's the gaffer. Listen, I'm not black country, all right?
He's black country. I think you understand what you're on about after the conversation.
So,
what are you saying?
The Big Bounce is just a vehicle to help distribute and push our stuff forward because I've had the experience of being through a label, and it just wasn't right for me. I'm really bad at working for people. I hate being controlled, and you know, this just allows us to do our own thing, and I'm allowed to have my own creative input in music or videos and stuff. So all these videos you see is all my direction, all my styling, everything. I tell everyone exactly what I have in my head, and then we'll plan it before the shoot.
Your entire vision is coming across.
Oh yeah, everything
you know what?
from
that's
retro to
imperative,
this.
to be honest.
Yeah.
You can't put a price on artists.
You know what we want to do right now, yeah? We want to get you to drop us a couple of lines live. Where's the mic? I'm putting you in the spot today.
Oh my God!
I
haven't gigged in ages.
And you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, we're giving you a gig, man. Come
No,
on,
it's
you should be grateful right now.
I am,
yeah,
absolutely.
We get the light show going as well. You know,
You have to play all at the same time.
Oh my God!
And play the tumbi.
Listen, I'm not Lord Krishna. I ain't got 7, 8 arms.
All right, so we're gonna drop us a chat from Dunya, and I think Rajeev's gonna head to the decks. Is that right? Possibly.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Yahan party ho rahi hai.
A friend here. All right, yeah. So come on, drop us some lyrics from Dunya. Come on, live and direct.
Live and direct.
Live
All
and
right.
direct. In a patois accent, actually.
All right.
Dunya.
Dunya. Okay. Dunya kare charcha e kende mere baare kuri class diyan dunya.
You know what? That was honestly fantastic.
Is that?
A round of applause. You know what? I almost felt bad for stopping it, but you know what? You know, last week, yeah, like he done a runner H this week, right? He should normally be sitting in that seat.
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, he allowed us today, you know.
He's lost.
I just
something,
realised.
right? You know, last week, right? Because I didn't partake in the wing challenge. You didn't eat the samosa.
Yeah, he didn't eat the samosa.
I hid it over there somewhere. Doggy found it. You know that.
Are you gonna sing Dunya?
No. But you know what? Last week, H tried to say to me, "Oh, you know what? Because the challenge is called Are You My Brother Challenge, and it's
Okay.
like the fire segment of the show.
Yeah.
Right. But last week, H was like, "Oh, you're not eating the mircha, so you know what? Are you my sister?" But you know what? This week, I've actually got my sister here.
Sister.
You know what? I know H isn't
She
here.
called me
He's
bro.
probably watching.
She goes, bro.
Yeah.
I call
Are
you
you my
bro. I call everyone bro.
There you go then. So you know, we've got our
Even
bro
I'm
here.
a bro as well to a lot of people.
Right, so H isn't here, and I know he's watching as well. So we got our sister here as well, right? And what she's gonna do is she's actually gonna stick the next challenge on you guys.
You know what? Because you put me on the spot twice.
Yeah. That's what I'm
This is
talking
the brum
about.
coming at me
The
now.
brum coming
You know what I'm
out?
gonna do to you, mate?
Yeah,
You know what I'm gonna do?
Amya.
You know what I'm gonna do? You have to be my backing vocals.
Done. We'll do
And,
it.
and my dancers.
Oh, done.
No, we need.
Only if Sats joins
Yeah,
us as well.
yeah. He knows the moves already, man.
That's it, Sats. Sats is the one going bad gal in the video.
Over there. Come on. Drop the top, slow down the tempo.
Cruising in a 3-2-way slow-mo. Mere na kere, bare va kere. Mere utehari, akhira kere.
Sing it! Sing it! Sing it!
Yeah.
These lot are work, man. Lal rangli. Puri tanu gaal kaadidi. Unnu mere naal vaagi.
Nothing done with it.
Baghdad. Retro Rari with the top down. Bad, yeah. Retro Rari with the top down. Hey, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, that's it. That's it. Say it again. Woo, woo. On the way to pick up the Filipina. Boss, right? Give me in the. You got the guy. Mamacita. She said mamacita. Day to next. Did I do that in the video? I don't remember. Bad man, retro Rari with the top down. Bad man, retro Rari with the top down. Retro Rari with the top down. Retro Rari with the top down. Let's go. Hey, hey. All right, Java, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, sorry, you don't need Bhangal. There's no CJs, I forgot.